Hey everybody, so the following video was originally designed to be kind of chronicling my adventure to getting my iPhone 14 Pro Max. The result was kind of a weird, disjointed mess. um, it started off as a couple different unboxings, and then there's some stuff in the middle. It's kind of a wacky video. I'm going to list it as a BigCTV adventure, even though it's a mostly unboxing, and I even say it's mostly an unboxing at the end. It's a BigCTV venture, though. And I might have some asides where I explain some stuff a little bit differently than how it's initially explained or how it's said, so just bear with me. But anyway, it's time to chronicle my basically month and a half to 2 month journey to acquire an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Let's get to it. Hello, everyone. So, I just woke up and I got an order from Best Buy. And what's really funny about it is I placed this order at like 2 in the morning. It already showed up. That's the fastest I've ever seen anything get delivered from a retail store that wasn't like expedited delivery. I didn't pay for expedited delivery, by the way. It just came that quickly. So I got some cool stuff. Two of the items I'm not going to show you because they're related to something I'm getting later. The first two I will because I can use them now. And the first one I've been curious about for a while. I haven't gotten it mostly because I wasn't sure it was necessary, but last week, actually a couple weeks ago, I had an issue where my phone got wet due to rain and I wasn't able to charge it without a wireless charger. So I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna have that happen again. So I got a wireless charger. This is the Apple MagSafe wireless charger. And yes, I know I got the official Apple one, which is probably more expensive than third-party ones, but you know what? I want to get one that I know is gonna work well. So that's why I did it. So let me go ahead and open up this bad boy, if I can get it open. So here is all the paperwork. Of course, it's got like the traditional paperwork from it. Designed by Apple in California. It's USB-C, okay. So here's the MagSafe charger. It's a magnet. I can put it on the back of my phone, and then we have a USB Type-C charger, so I can plug this in and charge my phone wirelessly, which is nice. We got that, but now I got something else too, and this one I think is going to be more useful because right now in terms of portable charging, I have a fuel rod, which I got years ago at Disney, and it's fine. It does the job. It doesn't have a particularly great like recharge time. I usually can get maybe, if I'm lucky, half of a charge back using an entire fuel rod. So I decided, you know what? Instead of having to deal with that, I wanted to get something that's going to work a little bit better. So I got the Anker MagSafe wireless charger. So this is a charge bank that also includes wireless charging. So again, instead of having to pull out, and that's the other thing too, is it is kind of annoying when I'm trying to film stuff and I'm charging my fuel rod, because I have to like plug it in and it has to stay plugged in while it's charging. It's frustrating. And now that will not be an issue because instead I can just plug, or it won't be plugged into anything. It will just be charging wirelessly using the Anker. So that's good. Here is the actual brick. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to actually charge this. Also USB-C. So clearly I'm gonna need another USB-C brick so I can charge this thing because I don't have that many USB-C bricks. So that's fun. Here is the Anchor charger. I believe it has a kickstand. It does. Well, it has a little, yeah. It does. So you can like put it up like this and charge it wirelessly. Pretty cool. Definitely looks nice. I guess for now I'm gonna have to plug it into my computer. Although I don't even have a port available for that. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out how to charge this. Yeah, so a couple accessories for wireless charging, which are definitely going to be useful in the future because of something that's coming next month. Of course, I have 2 more items that aren't really useful right now, but they will be, and I'm sure you'll see why. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Anyway, on to the future. So here's my first little interjection of this video. I did not actually film a clip revealing what the other 2 items in that video clip were. Those were my case for my phone, which is a MagSafe OtterBox case that has a clear back. I originally got that, of course, for my new phone. Originally, I wasn't going to use it on my old phone because, I don't know, I figured I'd just wait, but as it became more and more apparent that I wasn't going to get the new phone anytime soon, I figured, you know what, I might as well test it out. And it worked perfectly fine on my 12 Pro Max. I actually used it so I could start using the MagSafe and the wireless charging features. So I got one of those, and then I also got screen protectors for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So not exactly exciting stuff to reveal, but that's what the other 2 items were. I was going to reveal them when I got the phone, but I already started using the case, and then I don't think anyone really cares about, oh, I got screen protectors, so that's why I did film another clip for that. But that's what the other 2 items were. Anyway, to continue with the madness that is this video. Here it is, folks, the final time I'm actually going to be using my iPhone 12 Pro Max as my camera because I'm at Best Buy and I'm about to change things up. Let's go in and make this change. Hey everybody, so I'm not filming on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. I'm actually still on my 12 Pro Max because Best Buy kind of screwed me over. So I went in to traded my old phone towards the new one, and you know, I put in all the info. I explained everything correctly online. First of all, it took a long time for them to finally find the phone. Then when they did find it and I put in my trade-in, they told me that they won't take my phone, even though it works completely fine, because of the minor damage on the lenses. Even though the camera is unaffected, nothing is wrong with it. It works completely fine. But because of the minor damage on the lenses, they won't take it at all. So I'll have to buy the phone outright. So I said, okay, well, let's do that then. They couldn't sell it to me because it's still linked to my account. So essentially what they have to do is cancel it, and then they can sell it. And of course my concern was, well, this phone has been very, very hard to come by. So like, can you hold it at least until, you know, I can come back? And they're like, well, we can hold it overnight. So I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow, meaning I wasted about 20 bucks in Ubers to get there. Plus I left work half an hour early to get there on time. So I've wasted a lot of time and a lot of money to get nowhere. And now I'm gonna have to go back again tomorrow. So yeah, not a happy camper. So hopefully if all goes well tomorrow, I'll finally get my new phone. If not, I'm going to be royally upset. So yeah, I guess I'll be back tomorrow. Best Buy round 2. Last night did not go at all how I wanted it to. But if all goes well today, I should finally come away with my new phone. Let's go in and hope today works a little bit better. The saga continues. So here's what's going on. They got everything set up, and then they told me that apparently I would owe $600 as a down payment, which I don't have right now. So I explained the situation and told them everything that was going on. And they said the best they could do is hold it, or attempt to hold it, for a period of time. So I don't know if this is going to happen anymore. We'll see. But they're holding it for now. So hopefully it will actually go through and I'll actually be able to get my phone maybe as soon as next week. But at the moment, things aren't looking great. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But the saga continues. Anyway, since I'm all the way out here and I don't want to make this trip go to waste, I think I'm going to drown my sorrows in some never-ending pasta at Olive Garden. So let me go do that and then head home once again empty-handed. It's been 2 weeks since I originally started this adventure to try to finally get my phone. But today should be the day. Assuming they still have it, which they should. I'm gonna come out of here with an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Let's see what happens. Just got in and they told me they still have it. So it looks like it's finally happening today. Finally. Took long enough. But yeah, I'm just waiting for it to come in. And then we'll go through activation. So finally get my iPhone. So I did not come away with a phone. They screwed me over again for the third time. So here's what happened. As I mentioned last time, they wouldn't take my trade-in, so they saved it for another day. Then it was a down payment, and it was higher than what I could afford. So I talked to them and explained the situation and said, hey, I really want this phone. It took me forever to get it. Can you hold it for me? And they said yes, and that they would call me if they needed to sell it. They never called me. They said they did, but they didn't call me. I never got a voicemail. I never got any kind of phone call, nothing. Come in, they're like, oh yeah, we still got it. They sold it. So I am once again leaving without a phone. I'm very tempted to never attempt to buy a phone at Best Buy again because of how bad this experience has been. It's horrible. Like, I got screwed over multiple times, and the least they could have done is actually did what they said they were going to do, which is give me a call and let me know. Like, I wouldn't be upset if they called me and said, hey, someone wants to buy it, we have to sell it. I'm like, okay, cool, I tried, but it happens. The fact that they didn't, and then essentially I wasted my time for the third time. 3 times I've come out here to get this phone and have not come away with it once. So I'm really upset. But it is what it is. So I did order the phone. I got it on Apple's site. Now, the downside of that is the fact that it's not going to come in until like November 7th. So I still got to wait a few more weeks, but I am still getting the phone. It's just I have to wait even longer. And I really wanted to use it at HSN, but that's not going to happen now. So yeah, just keep that in mind, that Best Buy is not the greatest place to buy phones. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, I guess the next clip you'll see is when my phone finally comes in from Apple. So today is November 2nd, and at last, it has finally arrived. So it actually came in a little bit earlier. It was supposed to arrive it was originally scheduled to arrive on the 7th, I believe, of November, but it actually arrived almost a week early. But here it is. I got it. This is the iPhone 14 Pro Max in deep purple. It is the 1 terabyte version. I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up now. Apple has changed because they're trying to be more environmentally friendly. They changed the unboxing experience to now be these just pull tabs, which I kind of miss the plastic. The pull tabs are not nearly as satisfying as the plastic used to be. You just pull this tab off and it's just kind of lame. Okay, here is the new phone. Beautiful, that deep purple. I like it a lot. And of course, it only comes with a USB-C cable and nothing else, because that's what Apple does nowadays. I'm gonna leave the instructions in the box when I add the box to my wall of Apple, which I have over here, because I like to keep the boxes. The boxes are cool, so I'm adding this to my Apple box collection. Now let's go ahead and peel the cover off. Oh yeah, there we go. So there is the brand new iPhone 14 Pro Max. As you can see, there's no more notch. Now there's the dynamic island. I'm now going to go through the setup process. So that's going to take a little bit. And when I'm done, I will show you how it works and yeah, just get it started. And here I am on my first video using the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Just wanted to share my early impressions. Obviously, I've been at work all afternoon, so I haven't really spent a whole lot of time messing with the phone. But I will share a few of my early impressions before we wrap up this video. So first off, I, of course, did not have the really high refresh rate that the iPhone 13 Pro had. So this is my first time getting that ProMotion display experience. It's pretty awesome. Very, very fast, very, very fluid. It's one of those things where you don't realize how good it is until you've experienced it for the first time. So that's been terrific. The always on display is nice. I'm not sure I'm going to leave that on forever, but at least right now, I really like the always on display because again, it's dim enough where like you're not going to have to worry about your phone being super bright in your face. But you know, if you ever want to look and see what time it is, it's just as simple. You pick it up and you can look at the time. It's pretty nice. The dynamic island, I messed around with it a little bit just because I wanted to see it in use. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's like a game-changing little feature, but it's definitely something that I think people are going to appreciate, especially because like it's cool when you're like, hey, I want to listen to music, and you see your little control panel up at the dynamic island, or Face ID is now up there too. You don't have that screen that covers the entire thing. It's just a little pop-up with the dynamic island. It's cool. I definitely hope a lot more apps will start using it, but I like it so far. The main thing I can't wait to test out, and I'm probably not going to have the opportunity to do it until like tomorrow, maybe, is the camera. Because obviously the camera is the main reason why I upgraded this phone, besides the fact that mine, of course, has damaged cameras. But I'm really excited for the camera. I think that's going to be really, really cool. Excited to test out all the new features, including, of course, the action mode and the cinematic mode. I've not used either one of those yet, so it'll be fun to test those out and see how they go. Overall, it's nice. It's always nice when you get a new iPhone, and it's always nice when you have new features to play around with. I also really like the purple color. I freely admit the blue, the Pacific blue color was definitely the best color I've seen for an iPhone. So I'm a little sad to see my Pacific blue iPhone 12 go, but I really like the purple. I think it's a nice color, and I think I'm going to get used to it pretty easily. So without further ado, I will say farewell to my iPhone 12 Pro Max. You've served me well. As you can see, it's still in perfect shape except for those camera bumps because of my little fall. This was a great phone. I had some terrific memories with it. It has served me well. But now it is time to move on to bigger and better things. And I'm very happy to now have, after all of this time, my iPhone 14 Pro Max. That is going to do it for this episode of BigCTV Adventures. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. New videos on this channel are 3 days a week, so hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. And I will see you on the next BigCTV adventure, and eventually the next new iPhone video, whenever that may be. Could be a year from now, hopefully not. Could be years from now, but you'll probably see me do another iPhone adventure later on. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.